Hi guys, welcome back to PBTV. It's finally here and we're going to have a nice little chat about the brand spanking new, sort of redone gas blowback KRISS Vector. The sort of fabled old members of the airsoft community will remember the old one. We've had the electric one for a while now, but they finally brought back the gas blowback Vector. Been eagerly awaited, lots of people have been jumping on it. We've had the pre-orders up and loads of people have grabbed one. But for those that are still sat on the fence of whether or not they want one, we're here to talk about a few of its features and a few of its sort of, not hiccups, but there are some things you need to know before you get your hands on one of these. As always, I'll start at the front and work my way back, but the main thing that we need to talk about, when you get these, there is a thread cover on it. Underneath that thread cover is a 14mm counterclockwise thread, as you'd expect with most platforms nowadays. For some reason, it has been blue Loctited on from factory. So what we are doing is we are going to take them all off properly. We're going to heat them up and make sure they're taken off safely without any damage. But just in case you do get on, it's extremely difficult to take off. Just be aware that could be why. Again, once you've got it off, it is a 14mm counterclockwise thread, so you can put any of the normal toys on the front, tracer units. We've put the KRISS Vector officially licensed moderator on the front, just so it matches the look. But that is one of the things that we desperately need people to know about, is that the thread cover is Loctited on. Coming back from that, we do have the standard polymer receiver of the Vector, and in the box it does come with the flip-up front and rear sights and a single piece of 20mm RIS that we've put on the right-hand side. Recommend put it on the right-hand side, because if you put it on the left, you are going to be limited in what accessories you can mount there, because your charging handle is there as well, and it can make it quite difficult to correctly sort of control the platform if there's something in the way. Underneath, we do have another bit of rail at the bottom. I've put a grip on this because it's just how I prefer to run a Vector. Not a massive fan of the magwell grip, because it can cause you to foul the bolt forward or even the mag release. So a grip at the front makes it much more manageable and much more controllable. So looking at controls, on the left-hand side, we do, as I've said, we do have the folding charging handle. It's non-reciprocating, so once you've racked it and it's forward, it is going to stay there. It doesn't move whilst the weapon is cycling. We then do have the bolt release. So again, what we are suggesting as well is when you're putting a fresh mag in it, rack it back, hold the bolt open, put a fresh mag in it, and then drop it forward. Because there's the way the spring and the way that everything is built inside the mag, we are suggesting that, because if you put a brand spanking full magazine of 48 BBs in this and try and rack it, there is a chance that the nozzle could just hook up on that top BB and it not load that first round in. So rack it back, hold it on, mag in, drop it forward, and it will cycle perfectly. Mag release on the left-hand side, again, dropping out the 48 round mag. All them controls are not swappable. They are the non-ambidextrous controls on this platform. Coming back from that, we do have fire selector and safety. Across two controls, it might be a little bit alien to people that are used to maybe the AK or M4 platforms, but the one at the front is semi-auto, 2-round burst, and full auto. The one at the back is your safety. So that is fire, that is safe. Current position, semi-auto. Middle position is 2-round burst, and bottom position is full auto. What we have found with this is semi-auto and 2-round burst are exceptionally sort of fast, snappy, responsive, really, really, really nice. What we have found in the current cold conditions, sort of anywhere under 10 degrees, going on to like the 2-round burst or especially the full auto, is there is some frosting or freezing happening on the nozzle. This is only happening when it is really, really cold. Indoors, we've had really, really, really good results with it in sort of nice conditions. But with it being the dead of winter, it is getting quite cold outside, and under 10 degrees, you might only be getting about half a mag of BBs out of a full gas charge. So just so you know, and you can sort of admin your gear correctly, make sure your mags are in pouches that are being warmed by yourself, or if you've got some other way to keep your mags at a more room temperature. Other features that we have, we've got a monolithic top 20mm rail section. As you can see, we've mounted a D-bal and a UH1. Purely adds to that sort of aesthetic of the space age platform that the Vector is. But yeah, underneath the D-bal, we also have the hole for the hop unit. People that are akin to the old ones, the AEGs, are used to a rotary style hop. This has a TDC style hop. There's a very small hole in the rail, and underneath here in the pistol grip there are 2 Allen keys. One of them is for the hop and one of them is for the rail sections. So once you've adjusted your hop, you can then cover it up and do whatever you need. But it does mean that the hop is adjustable reasonably on the fly if you're wanting to swap weights BBs, or you're changing your gas and everything and you just want to slightly change your hop. It's very, very easy to do so. Coming even further back, we do have the iconic KRISS Vector folding stock. A little button on the left hand side allows it to fold, and it does lock on the two clasps on the body. Once it's out, you can extend the butt pad slightly, undoing the grub screws on the silver points here, and it does extend a little bit more. Taking it out to about 66 centimetres at its total length, and when it's folded away, it's a very nice, neat, compact 44 without any device on the front. So if you are wanting to get yourself a case or anything like this, can be packed away, really nice, neat, sort of easy to carry platform if you just want to have a lightweight profile or a lightweight loadout that you just want to take to a CQB site and have a little bit of fun. Speaking about the magazines, so looking at these, they are 48 round magazines and they are exceptionally lightweight. So very similar to people who have had to go with the Maxim or anything like that. These are the sort of aluminium style magazines. The fill valve is on the back instead of being on the bottom, so it keeps it away from mud and debris when it is in the platform. Apart from that, it is a it's just absurdly lightweight, which means that when this is in pouches, you're not going to have to worry about it shaking or rattling around like the old heavy ones did. These are going to be a bit more secure in there. It does have a wide BB channel as well, so you don't have to load this with a speed loader through the feed lips. Once you pull it back to approximately here, the channel widens and you can just speed load this very, very easy, and it is really, really quick to get a full 48 BBs in this, all ready to go. So the things that people are wanting to see is what is this thing like on the range. So what we're going to do, we'll take it up and have a little accuracy test and see what this thing is like on semi, 2-round burst and full auto. But join me on the range right now. Hi guys, so we're here to talk about the controls on the new gas blowback Vector. The main controls, the charging handle, the bolt release and the mag release are all on the left hand side. Ambidextrous is the safety, which is at the back here, and the fire control, which is at the front. So currently this is set in semi-auto, and if I drop the safety off at the back, nice, very simple controls and very, very snappy with such a short bolt. What this does have compared to some gas blowback weapons is a 2-round burst function. Again, that's going to be really, really good for outdoors if you're not wanting to sort of dump full auto or anything like that. It's getting 2 rounds down range and you're not sort of burning through too much ammo. But if necessary, it does have a fun switch. It's a lot of fun. So, as you can see, really, really nice, snappy. This thing is going to be an absolute monster in CQB. Obviously, 2-round burst, probably not going to be allowed that much, but I do think that 2-round burst, and you saw how accurate it was, is going to be very, very useful outdoors. Rather than have to switch to full auto and risk any freezing or gassing out or anything that is inherent with most gas weapons, that 2-round burst allows you to put an effective rate of fire down without burning through too many BBs at a time. And it's putting them 2 BBs in almost the same spot. So it is going to be a lot of fun. Other things that we need to know is next year they are bringing out CO2 magazines for this, so those that are in the colder climates will have something to look forward to. And if you are after spare mags, they do come in packs of 3, so you don't have to worry too much about getting hold of your magazines. But if that is everything, I hope that people are excited to get their hands on this. I've been looking forward to it for a long, long time, but we do have them in right now if you want to grab yours. But that is everything for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in a bit. Bye.